Hi friends, it's Miss Katie. Today I have a special guest helping me. It's my daughter Chloe. Say hi. Chloe's gonna help me with the story of the Mitten today. This is the Mitten, adapted and illustrated by Jan Brett. Once, there was a boy named Nikki who wanted his new mittens made from wool as white as snow. At first, his grandmother Baba did not want to knit white mittens. If you drop one in the snow, she warned, you'll never find it. But Nikki wanted snow white mittens, and finally Baba made them. After she finished, she said, "When you come home, first I will look to see if you are safe and sound, but then I will look to see if you still have your snow white mittens." So off Nikki went, and it wasn't long until one of his new mittens dropped in the snow and was left behind. A mole, tired from tunneling along, discovered the mitten and burrowed inside. See the mole? It's gonna go in the mitten. It was cozy and warm, just the right size, so he decided to stay. A snowshoe rabbit came hopping by. See the rabbit? He stopped for a moment to admire his winter coat. It was then that he saw the mitten, and he wiggled in feet first. The mole didn't think there was room for both of them, but when he saw the rabbit's big kickers, he moved over. Next, a hedgehog came shuffling along. There's the hedgehog. He spent the day looking under wet leaves for things to eat. He decided to move into the mitten and warm himself. The mole and the rabbit were bumped and jostled, but not being ones to argue with someone covered with prickles, they made room. As soon as the hedgehog disappeared into the mitten, a big owl, attracted by the commotion, swooped down. There's the owl. When he decided to move in also, the mole, the rabbit, and the hedgehog grumbled. But when they saw the owl's glinty talons, they quickly let him in. Ooh, the mitten's getting really full. Up through the snow appeared a badger. He eyed the mitten and began to climb in. There's the badger. The mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog, and the owl were not pleased. There was no room left, but when they saw his diggers, they gave him a thumb. It started snowing, but the animals were snug in the mitten. A waft of warm steam rose in the air, and a fox trotting by stopped to investigate. See the fox? Just the sight of the cozy mitten made him feel drowsy. The fox poked his muzzle in. When the mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog, the owl, and the badger saw his shiny teeth, they gave the fox lots of room. A great big bear lumbered by. Oh, look at the bear. He spied the mitten all plumped up, but not being one to be left out in the cold, he began to nose his way in. The animals were packed in as tightly as could be. But what animal would argue with a bear? The mitten swelled and stretched. It was pulled and bulged too many times its size, but Baba's good knitting held fast. Is that mitten staying together, Chloe?
Yeah.
Yep, it's staying together. Along came a meadow mouse, no bigger than an acorn. Oh, here's the mouse. She wiggled onto the one space left and made herself comfortable on top of the great bear's nose. Squeak! The bear tickled by the mouse's whiskers, gave an enormous sneeze. Choo! The force of the seas shot the mitten up in the sky and scattered the animals in all directions. On the way home, Nikki saw a white shape in the distance. It was the lost mitten, silhouetted against the blue sky. As he ran to catch his snow white mitten, he saw Baba's face in the window. First she looked to see if he was safe and sound, and then she saw that he still had his new mittens. Oh, but look, Chloe, Baba's confused. One is huge and stretched out, and one is little. So silly. That's the end. Thanks, Chloe, for helping. And thanks for watching. Bye, friends.
Bye.